Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Hala and this is Jar of Fireflies. Here I make videos all about my life as an Orthodox Jewish homeschooling mother of 4. And today we're going through a day in our lives. Hey friends, that's right, today we're going to be going through a day in our lives. And I had plans for today. Of course I had plans for today and they're not happening. No. Yeah, one of my kids is not feeling so hot today, so we are gonna be staying home. And the plan was to go out and do some errands today and some shopping and things like that. But yeah, no, we are gonna stay home, let the little one start to feel better. Okay, at this point in our day, kids are up and at 'em and awake and ready to get started on their days. They are getting started on their days. My oldest is in there doing his tefillah, his prayers. Little dude is over here having some breakfast. He's drinking some hot cocoa because it's winter now. My daughter is resting and has asked me to come in and read books for her as soon as I can. So I'll be in there in a few minutes once I kind of finish up in here. And baby Firefly is down to sleep. So that's what's happening at the moment. Other things happening right now in my life. Okay. So like I said, one of my kids not feeling so hot today. Stuff is just going around, like so much junk is going around. There's like people are getting colds and flus and all kind of little viruses and it's like never ending. So yeah, we got some too. What else? I am hosting a Shabbaton this weekend. So I've got a lot of prep work going on for that, just like all week long. So what a Shabbaton is basically is that it is like a special Shabbat where something is happening. It could be that there is a speaker who has come in from another community or even from another country, state, whatever, who's come in and will do various speeches, and there'll be little, classes and, events, little get-togethers with the speaker or something like that. For us, what we are doing is I am hosting a Shabbaton for some of the young ladies in our community. So they will all be coming over this weekend. We'll be hosting all of them for meals, and I have planned activities on Friday night and on Saturday for the girls to do together. I do have a speaker coming in. So there's a lot of prep work for that because it's gonna be some big meals, but it's gonna be also super fun. I love these kids so much and I'm so excited to be able to spend time with them over Shabbat. So What else? What else? I don't know even what else. Yeah, I mean, I've got this big Costco list on the fridge and I can't go. I'm not gonna drag a sick kid out to Costco. Well, not really sick anymore, but just, you know, like not feeling so great. So anyways, the stuff has been going around, and there's like some general stuff, the regular, the house cleanup and all that sort of thing, the school. So I don't know, we've got plenty to do. I also want to spend some time training our dog today, so that will be super fun. So anyways, yes, all the things happening, just all the life things happening. Okay. So I am going to go and just, yeah, get started on all the things. I might be procrastinating by talking to you guys. I do that sometimes, and that's okay. All right, let's go do the things. This is just a little bit of my son getting ready to get his morning tefillah, his morning prayers started. He is wearing a talit. That is the prayer shawl that he is wearing, and he's just putting that on, and then he's going to sit down and do his morning prayers. Meanwhile, I'm getting started on the 3 loads of laundry that need to get done today. This one I just pulled out of the dryer. It wasn't so much, just some blankets and sheets and a few hand towels and things, so not too much there. But yeah, it's going to be a big laundry day here. After that laundry was done, I went in to read to my daughter. A meeting. One evening a few days after. I shall begin by calling roll. Wilbur? Here, said the pig. Gander? Here, 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 said the gander. Why can't you just say here? Why do you have to repeat everything? It's just my secretly, said the gander. Goose, said Charlotte. Here, 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 said the goose. Charlotte glared at her. Goslings 1 through 7. Beep, 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 beep. After I was finished reading, I came out to the kitchen to start working on a few more things, starting with getting some hard-boiled eggs made per request. All right, so kind of getting things going here on the day, getting some of the little chore things done that are on my list of things to do. All the kids have started on school, and I've got some eggs going because one of my kids wants a snack of hard-boiled eggs, and sounds really healthy to me, so I'm not gonna argue with that. I was gonna make a bunch of eggs so that I could make egg salad sandwiches for lunch, but then I only had 3 eggs left. So yeah, one of my errands today was to go to Costco because we need eggs. We go through a lot of eggs in our house. Anyways, that is not happening today, but that is okay. All right, so what time is it now? It's actually only 9:30 in the morning, so I'm feeling pretty accomplished for this hour. Okay, let's get back to it. So getting back to it takes on a lot of different meanings. In this instance, getting back to it meant playing a game with my son. He brought over a game that he had created and wanted to play it with me, so he taught me how, and we spent some time together doing that. There was also popping in, checking on school and helping out with that, but I didn't film a whole lot of that today. But it did happen. Okay, we are progressing very well through school. School's going really well, everything is going really well, and now everybody is awake, so we're gonna head out and go for a little walk. I just feel like we could really use some fresh air today, not be cooped up indoors all day. We were cooped up indoors yesterday, and I had planned on getting out, so I feel like I need to get out in the open. So anyways, we're gonna go for just a little short walk and then come back and keep trucking. Okay, we've gotten back from our walk and the kids are back to school and I am in the kitchen getting ready to make lunch. But before I do, did you guys know that in 2020 there were over 5 million car crashes? That is more than 15,000 a day and more than 600 an hour. Did you guys know that? I was super shocked to learn that. It made me think, wonder, what would I do if that happened to us? And I think we would have to hire a law firm to help handle all of the things that go along with that. And let me tell you, when it comes to legal representation, size matters. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. With over 100 offices across the country and more than 800 attorneys and 4,000 case staff ready to fight for me, that's who I would call. And they are not a traditional law firm. They are a customer-facing brand with a promise of being for the people. And regardless of your financial situation, Morgan & Morgan can help because their fee is free. You don't pay unless you win. No upfront costs, no sign-up fees, all of the paperwork, research, expert witnesses, negotiations, court hearings, it's all free unless they win. And if you don't win your case, you pay nothing. Now, a lot of people are afraid to sue because they feel bad. But when you're suing for an injury, you're not suing the person who caused the injury. You're suing their insurance company who is sitting on billions of dollars. So there's no reason to feel bad for getting the compensation that you deserve. Morgan & Morgan has attorneys that focus on every area of personal injury law. Car accidents, slip and fall, workplace injuries, medical malpractice, nursing home abuse, and more. If you're ever injured in an accident, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. Their fee is free unless they win. For more information, go to forthepeople.com/jaroffireflies or dial #law. It's #529 from your cell phone. I've left all of this information for you in the description box below and in my pinned comment. All right, now let's get back to lunch. So lunch was super simple. I just made pizzas. My husband, Mr. Firefly, he had made a bunch of pizza dough and just put them into the fridge so that we could easily make pizza. We can't just buy gluten-free kosher pizza at the store. They really just don't have that, at least around us where we live. That's not something that is available to us. So, and he also made that sauce too, so that was kind of fun. So anyways, we buy pizza crust mix in bulk. And so he made a bunch and put it in the fridge for us. And I just had to throw it together real quick. And yeah, I know I'm putting yellow cheese on the pizza, but we were out of just the plain mozzarella. So we just used this mix. I asked the kids if it was okay first, and they said no problem. They're actually really excited about it. And not all of my kids like pizza sauce, which is why it's only on part of the pizza. And then for dessert, I had some chocolate chip cookies that my neighbor had baked, and she sent some down to our house. That was such a treat. So yeah, the kids really enjoyed those, and so did I. Okay, lunch is over. I have a little bit of a lull. My oldest is finishing up his schoolwork. He's waiting for one of his tutors to come over, and then I am gonna get started baking some bread. I wasn't going to bake bread today, but because now that we're home all day, instead of going out, I'm gonna go ahead and knock it out now and just get it done. Because I keep it in the freezer all week anyways, it's gonna be perfect for Shabbat this weekend. All right, let's do this. So I am making our gluten bread today. I make both a gluten challah and a gluten-free challah, the gluten-free being for my son with celiac and the gluten being for the rest of us. So yeah, today baking the gluten version. I will link to both recipes though in the description box below if you are interested. I've done videos on both. Okay, The bread needs to sit there and rise, or the dough, I should call it dough, it's really not bread yet. And yeah, that's what's happening. Kids are all kind of relaxing, doing various things around at the house, and I am going to get to tidying up, which they will help with. But yeah, we just kind of need to do a little once over 5-minute tidy up here around the house, and then I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do next. I'm probably going to hop on the computer for a little bit and, you know, check comments and do a little prep work for the Shabbaton this weekend. There's a game that we're doing, and I need to find questions about the Torah portion for the week, about this week's Parsha for the game. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna kind of take a little break from filming and go do those things, and I will check back with you guys in here a little bit later. So the bread dough is all ready to go, so I got to work giving that its final knead, and of course taking care of the baby's needs, and then getting that all braided up so that I could get it in the oven. So I started doing this new 6-braid Hala, which is just life-changing. I love it. It's definitely different than the old 6-braid that I used to do, 6-strand braid for Hala. And I like this one so much better. It makes these really nice, like fluffy, tall, big, round halot. And it's really delicious and fun to make it this way. Let me know if you guys are interested in like a full-on tutorial of how to do this, and I can put together something for you guys. So we've been having really beautiful weather here lately, so the dog has really been enjoying just rolling around in the grass outside and running around and playing and just having a good old time. It's been really fun just to watch her through the window when she doesn't know we're looking. All right, the bread has been coming out. Look how beautiful that is. And I'm just gonna put some more dough in before setting that other bread out on a rack to cool. Okay, so the last of the bread is about to come out of the oven. We're just wrapping up the very last of school here in the other room. And yes, the day's going well. I'm actually really happy with how much we've accomplished today. It makes me feel good. Still a few more things that I need to get done, but that is okay. Things are getting done. Okay, what I would like to do now, yeah, I'm looking at you, Bella. She's over here wagging her tail at me. I want to start working on the dog with the diabetes training. So let's go get that set up. Okay, so I want to train the dog for the diabetes. I want her to be able to smell my son's blood sugar. So the way that you train for this is with saliva. So yesterday my son had a low blood sugar. I marked it here, it was 51. And we had him spit in this little container with a cotton ball to capture his spit. And I put this in the freezer to save it till we were ready to use it. So I'm going to make a couple of decoys now because his blood sugar is spot on perfect. So he's gonna spit in a few more cups and then we'll get started on the training. All right, guys, the much anticipated moment has arrived. I'm so excited to get started on this with Bella. Okay, so I got these little containers. These are just 2-ounce like condiment containers. I found them on Amazon. They're also available at restaurant supply stores and places like that. Okay, about to have to wrap up baby Firefly, so I've just already gone ahead and started putting this thing on, but I wanted to stop because he's calm for a moment to tell you our next steps. I have got this. This is not just a tray, it is a Lazy Susan. Got this from IKEA. I know you want to come up? Okay. Okay, we've got a baby now wrapped up, feeling much better. All right, so Lazy Susan here that spins. And what we're gonna do with this is attach those to the Lazy Susan, those little spit containers, so that we can spin the Lazy Susan and the dog can pick the correct one. She's looking for the low blood sugar one. So the plan is, as soon as our dog touches with her nose the one with the low blood sugar, we will give her a reward. And then we'll just spin it again and keep on doing it until she starts going for the low blood sugar one quickly and we realize that she knows what she's doing. And then we can just keep training with different blood sugars and things like that. So that is basically the gist of what we're trying to accomplish here and why we're doing what we're doing. So, all right, let's go see if we can put this together, see how Bella does. Oh. All right, so to attach these, I had a lot of different ideas, and I think ideally I would have had some kind of like a Velcro that I could have put down, but I didn't. So I'm using packing tape, and you know what? That worked just fine. All right, so now I just have to go get the dog treats and get settled down here to see how this goes. Okay, that didn't exactly go as I had planned, but things never really do they? But that's okay. All right, so she was definitely super distracted by me sitting on the floor. She felt like that meant playtime, which she's not wrong, because that's usually what that means. But that wasn't what I was going for today. And she definitely wasn't really focused at all on what was going on the spinny thing. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit more, reread the parts in the book where it talks about what to do. And I'm thinking maybe if I have like a small stool or something like that, that is sitting on, which I do have out in the backyard, but I don't really feel like going out and getting that right now. Anyways, something like that to elevate it perhaps, maybe that would help. I don't know, we will work on it and we will figure it out. This is not the last time we will be doing diabetes training for the dog. But it is the end of diabetes training tonight because I am so exhausted. It's dark out now, which kind of tells my brain it's time to go to bed, even though it's not like that late. It's like 6 o'clock. So the kids are just having a little bit of leftover pizza for dinner, and I'm just gonna whip up some chicken and rice for myself, and we're calling it a day because I am beat. Okay, so with that, we will end the video. So thank you all so much for being here. As always, I super duper appreciate it. Please be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. It helps my channel out a lot, so thank you so much for that. And please hit that subscribe button because I would absolutely love to see you here again. And don't forget to check out my pinned comment and the description box below for some more information about today's sponsor, Morgan & Morgan. All right, and with that, we are done. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in my next upload. No, that's not right either. Where am I? You have the juice box, you're good.